Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk to you about my budget assignment. And the first one I'm going to talk about is tier one. So a lot of these that I've been putting in here, tambourine, cabasas, egg shakers, a lot of like smaller percussive instruments that are going to be very easy to carry around and to transport between um, my car and different hospice or hospitals. So that was kind of my primary reasoning with like tambourine, kambasa, and things like that. Um, I was looking at at the Martin acoustic guitar as the primary accompanying instrument. Um, and then getting purchasing some capo and picks as well. Um, and further down, I have a guitar case that will provide smoother transportation of the guitar between all of the sites that I theoretically would be traveling to. Purchased a organizing bag to put in the smaller instruments and the guitar tuner, and a small speaker. Um, and then I have a lot of stuff that really is just going to provide a lot of sensory stimuli. So even if um, clients are hard of hearing, they'll still be able to feel the vibrations of the ocean drums and the tactile, the scarves, and those egg shakers. The Casio keyboard is one that does have lit up keys. I wasn't able to find specifically if it, kind of waited for the person to click on it or if it kept going. Some of the research that I found, there are keyboards out there that like they grade you on the performance that you do of that song. So obviously that was one that I did not want to choose, but I was looking around and I think I found one that doesn't grade you, and I think it waits for the individual to click on that specific lit key before they keep going. I wanted to purchase hand sanitizing wipes and Lysol wipes to clean instruments as well as hands of the MT and the patients as well to try and not spread germs. Yay! And then the ukulele is another accompanying instrument as well as a cue cord, which both of them are can be transported fairly easily. So the budget of 1,500, I got to about 1,491. Second tier, I first wanted to look into purchasing some portable tables. So these are ones that they fold up and you can carry them. These would be great for when leading groups to be able to put them up and place instruments there so that I'm not just going back to this individual bag and getting things out. And I can hopefully save some time and that way be able to be more present with the patients. 5-piece Orff set, great sensory stimuli, um, can be used to help lead songs individually, put the feet on it, their hands, really be utilized in any way. Um, Auto harps. I think this would be a good secondary accompaniment instrument. Um, Realistically, probably more of a one-on-one setting, just because of the volume that it carries with it. And then another large purchase that I wanted to do, well, somewhat larger, is a recording equipment. This can be used for patients that want to leave something behind for their family members. Either write a song or write some poetry, or, you know, things that they valued in life or things that they've come to realize through music therapy and things that they can pass along. And so using that recording equipment, um, I really think that that could mean a lot to the patients as well as their family members. I then purchased more wipes and another ocean drum it would be a different size and have a different timbre than the last. So budgeted 2,500. This one did not get as close, but 2,254. And then tier 3. Okay, 10,000. Who knew that spending 10,000 would kind of be so challenging? Okay, so I bought some chimes that I think this would be great utilized in like a larger group, and to whoever is able to come to these groups to just kind of slowly work on some songs. And um, I think it would be great for social interaction with staff members, family members, as well as just positive social interaction for the patient. I then looked at purchasing 2 MacBook Pros. This would be used for the music therapist to keep records of things, have music stored on there, as well as to go along with like the recording equipment that I purchased earlier. Um, and then, hey, look at that. More sanitizing wipes. Okay, then cue cords. So these things we've talked about in class multiple times, how um, they can work forever and then all of a sudden they just kind of die or whatever. So I wanted to purchase 2 right off the bat. And that way, if one kind of went off in the fritz later, that we'd still have another. But these are portable instruments um, that provides a different sound and different tactile feeling for the patients. I wanted to purchase 2 iPads as well to go along with the Macs. These I've seen a music therapist use the sticky notes on the iPad, like it's like a notes app, and then she was able to enlarge some writing. So if the patient wasn't able to understand her, couldn't hear what she was saying, she was able to write it down and enlarge it and then communicate that way. So that was really cool. This could be another way to store music, help with recordings, and it's portable and easy to use. Purchase of another keyboard, same one as earlier with the lit keys, more egg shakers because those tend to disappear. And then West Music has this amazing, they call it a teacher cart, but it has like 3 tiers and a drawer that you can pull out, and it's awesome. And that would be easy to store in a car, but then pull it out, load it up, push it inside, and bring it back. So that I feel like would make things a lot easier. Another guitar case, Blink CDs, as well as down here I have flash drives. Those would be used to transport the recordings, have some different documents for music therapists. And then West Music also has this drum collection. So these are like more egg shakers, frame drums, kind of paddle drums, and a few others. It's just like this big collection. This is great for leading groups because you can kind of shift around and everyone can have a different choice of what kind of drum they would want to use, different tones and timbres. And so that was my thought process with that. The remote bass drum, this is not like what you think of a drum kit. It is just has a very low pitch. And I really don't want to like hit the drum too hard, but it just has this very low timbre to it and the vibrations. And I think it would be great for leading some smaller groups or just some individual work with songs as well. More capo and picks because those tend to disappear. The Sony portable speaker is similar to the JBL, which was purchased earlier, but this one is larger and in a larger room. The music would carry more. So purchase of Cabasa, Wooden Frog, more of those smaller portable, percussive instruments, as well as like the boom whackers. A baritone uke, another secondary accompanying instrument, just provides something different along the way. Okay, portable dry erase board and markers. Thought process with this is to use it in group if you're going to do group songwriting, group blues, be able to write down what the group's thinking or what you have planned, and that it can be visible for all. And then the last few, purchase more egg shakers, laser printer. This would be used kind of in the office and can print music, and then the music books, which can be scanned then into some of the Macs and other things. And I spent $9,999.89 with this. So yeah, that is my budget plan for class. Thanks for listening.